having an insane windstorm here. A few trees, I don't think you can see from here, but a few trees have already blown down. This big one in front seems to be doing a lot of cracking and swaying. My house sign that I got in Barcelona this year is blown off and broken, so that's really sad. And crazily, there's still people out in the park, which has got to be so dangerous. So yeah, I'm not leaving the house. Let's hope that not too many trees fall down and break. Morning everyone. I just woke up, had a look outside, and the flooding is unreal this morning. The entire patio is flooded. Yeah, it's up over the garden. There's a lot going on. I think it's probably okay. I hope that it's okay for like the hot tub and stuff. But yeah, wow. Hopefully, we're not supposed to have any more rain today, I don't think, so hopefully it starts to go down, but yeah, there's a lot of flooding. There are duckies swimming in my garden. And crazy, I actually think the river is actually continuing to rise. There's definitely more water in the garden than there was like an hour ago when I had a look, which is not great. I was sort of hoping it would start to go down. I've turned off the hot tub because I'm a bit worried about having electrics on and it being submerged in water. So that's off, and I'm hoping that, yeah, I'm just hoping that the actual component itself is okay. I can't really get to it to detach it or anything. And because the hot tub's full, if I just did a quick job, then all the water would come out and then the hot tub would float away. So actually having it be full is probably a good thing at the moment, but just gonna have to hope the water doesn't continue to rise too much more, and hopefully everything that's there, all the garden furniture and the 2 flower pots, are heavy enough not to float away. It's going to be a bit of a clean-up job after, I can tell you. Here is the bottom of my dirty boat. It is very, very, very full with water, which is now being pumped out. Yeah. I'm standing on a bit of pallet so that I don't sink into the water. Lemon is waiting because I'm a bit worried that if she goes too far into the water, she'll just get dragged out by the current. As you can see, it's moving very fast, and it would be very hard to catch her, and she doesn't swim very well, so we're just going to take things nice and slowly. I've managed to empty out the boat to acceptable levels. I had to carry, wherever she is, Lemon, onto the boat because she couldn't get there through the water. I had to use my nice little door gap filler as an extra step. I've also managed to break it because I stepped on the wrong bit. So anyways, we're now going to attempt to get to the other side so that Lemon can have a walk. Yeah, this where the water is not receding. If anything, it's gotten higher from this morning, and yeah, it's not ideal. So I think it's only going to be a 1 walk day for Lemon. I'm not planning on leaving the house after we do this once and I get back. So it's taken half an hour to get off the island just to bring Lemon to the park on the other side of the river for a walk. I couldn't moor up in my usual space across from my house because the water was so high that it covered the fixings to moor onto. Had to go further down the river to find one that was taller. Yeah, so I'm gonna actually walk up to Tesco's now, get some supplies, because I really don't want to leave the house again for the day. And I hope that by tomorrow morning or tomorrow it's receded slightly, but I'd rather have supplies in case I need to wait a bit longer. Just out on my walk with Lemon, and you can see all of these moorings completely submerged, and that's an entire tree that's just kind of fallen into the river and gotten stuck. So it's wild out here. Look at these are moving around everywhere, half up, half down. Someone looks like they're about to lose a love seat in a minute. I don't think anyone's coming to save this Christmas tree. This is the problem with the river running really fast. It's so much stronger than you ever think. So can you see these boats are attached and the lines are so taut that they've pulled up the mooring. Yeah. So you really got to hope you've invested well in good quality ropes that aren't going to snap. And yeah, always leave enough slack on your ropes that the boat can move around somewhat if the water goes up and down. You don't want your boat to end up tipping sideways, or you know, your ropes snapping and your boat ending up down at the other end of the lock. That's not good either. It is about 8 o'clock this morning. I've woken up and it is so much worse than it was yesterday. The entire garden is flooded. Like literally you can't even, all you can see, look at the top of my pots. I mean they might end up floating away and I can't get to them, so that'll be sad. Yesterday I could just about get to the boat. I don't think I can get to the boat today. Oh my god, I've never seen it this bad actually. You can't even see the raised bed that I built. It's really crazy. It said that the weather said that it wasn't supposed to rain for the next like few days. I'm standing outside and I can feel it drizzling, which is not helpful. Yeah, this is crazy. So I mean, there's nothing to do really except probably move the furniture up to the top patio. Thank goodness that the shed is on like the only sort of raised bit, and I'd obviously raised it up when I built the shed. So far everything in the shed should still be okay, but wow, this is yeah, I've been here for what, 9 years now, I think. I've never ever had this bad flooding. And there's nothing to be done, just wait, hope that it goes down at some point. I have to leave tomorrow for work really early, so it needs to go down a bit because I need to get to my boat tomorrow. Maybe today I can borrow Laurie and Simon's mooring is a bit higher and their boats are a bit higher, so maybe I can use theirs to get off the island. But not that I don't even know if there's anywhere to moor. I mean, if it's high up here, the car's probably flooded over on the other side. Yeah, this isn't good. Hi everyone, it's about 9 AM on Saturday morning. As you can see behind me, I mean, everything is just flooded. My entire garden is flooded. The lovely kind of raised bed that I made in summer is completely gone. It's actually, you can just see it's that little bit of blue next to Bob's boat. It's actually trapped in the middle of his boat and his mooring, which he's not happy about, but there's nothing we can do about it, can't really access it. So I've just had a bit of a meeting with Bob and Lizzie to try and figure out what the plan is. Lizzie needs to get off the island, and I need to make a plan because I have to work. I have to be at work tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, and I can't take the chance that I might not be able to get off the island tomorrow morning. Especially don't want to be trying to wade out in the water at, you know, 7 o'clock in the morning when it's pitch black. And also the fact that if it's all completely flooded at my house, then actually there's probably not a lot of, you know, the mooring on the other side is probably completely flooded as well. So you won't be able to actually see where to moor or if it's safe to actually leave your boat there. So I'm having to kind of make some decisions now. I think that I'm having to look at how to get off the island this afternoon, and probably staying off island for a couple of nights, so that I can work and get to work and things without having to worry about dealing with the river. I guess the only good thing was that I'd already organised for Lemon to go and stay away for a few days because I'm working some crazy hours over the next 2 nights and I wasn't going to be around a lot. So so I'd already arranged for her to be dropped off, or I was going to drop her off this evening at the dog sitters until Tuesday. So that's good, because at the moment obviously I can't get, she got 1 walk yesterday and we haven't gone out yet today. So yeah, so I think I just need to get off the island and get her sorted, and I guess I'll have to stay away for a couple of nights just whilst I get through work and stuff, and then hope that it's all gone back down, it's a bit more manageable, by sort of Tuesday, I guess. It's really sad. I don't like leaving my house. I mean, the good thing is the house is not in danger. So, like, as you can see, although the water levels are really high, they'd still have to rise another few meters to actually reach the house. Like, it hasn't actually even reached the shed yet. I mean, it's pretty close, but the shed is slightly raised. So actually, the really, really important stuff is okay. This is the highest I've ever seen it in the 9 years that I've been here. Bob was saying that 2014, which was actually the year before I came, was the worst year, and he said this kind of reminds him of that. What I'm really, really sad about is obviously my garden, because I put so much work into it, and I just don't know what's going to be left. I paid for all that gravel and did all the painting. I don't know if is the hot tub going to be irreparably damaged, because the the electrical part is half underwater, but I couldn't get to it to take it out. I mean, I turned it all off, but I just don't know. I'm also really worried about my car. My car is on the land side, but that gets completely flooded, and it's on the side closest to the park, on the side closest to the river. It was kind of flooded yesterday. It must be really bad today. So that's the other thing, is that even if I get off the island, can I even move my car? Is my car going to be okay? So yeah, it's a bit stressful. This isn't like a normal thing really that I mean, water levels rise and fall and you get a little bit of flooding sometimes. This is extreme. This isn't something that normally happens, and this is definitely one of the downsides, stressful sides to living on an island. And really you just want to make sure that everyone's safe. So basically I've put a message in our WhatsApp group, see if we can try and coordinate with other people today who need to get off the island. Maybe we can give lifts back and forth so no one has to moor their boat, and just make sure that everyone is safe. I've got a life jacket. I'll definitely be wearing my life jacket when I leave the boat, leave the island, just in case, you just can't, the river runs so fast. You could be down at the weir in a matter of minutes and nobody could get you. So yeah, really important to be safety conscious. So I'll keep you all updated on the plan, but sadly I think it looks like I'm gonna have to pack my bags and go away for a couple of nights. Yeah. Rambo's the only happy one at the moment. That cat loves water.
Does he?
Yeah, look at him.
Be careful, mate, because you won't know what's what.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny?
He's so funny. Bob, as practical as ever, put his waders on and rescued my flower bed surround. Okay, so new plan, or current plan, is that it's 9:45, almost 10 o'clock this morning. Plan is to pack my bags for the next couple of days, and at 12:30, Laurie and Simon, who still have access to their boats, are going to take me and my neighbour Lizzie over to the Hampton side where the car's parked. We think there's still an accessible mooring there. From the canoe club, they've got like a pontoon, so I'll show you that a bit later. That looks to be still free. I hope that the car is not too flooded. I hope that I can move it. I'm just gonna have to find out at lunchtime. And then the plan is actually to go and stay with my aunt and uncle for a couple of nights, because I just can't take the chance of coming back and forth and not being able to get back at, you know, weird hours when it's in the middle of the night and it's, you know, dark and things. It's just going to be easier. So yeah, so I'm really, really sad, really. It kind of feels like, you know, leaving the ship when it's going down. I mean, hopefully the water goes down. And in theory, the ship should still be standing. Like, it's just, like I keep reminding myself. Even though I'm really sad about the garden, it might not be as bad as it could be when the water goes down. But there's no way the water's going to get to the house, which is fine. That's the most important thing. Unless it goes up another, you know, significant amount, it's probably not going to get to the shed. But everything in the shed is in boxes, so it's probably going to survive getting a bit wet. The boat is fine. So as long as the car's okay, then actually everything is fine. But yeah, just a little bit stressful. I was gonna spend Saturday, you know, going to the market, cooking, doing some more work on the house. Now I'm just packing up my stuff and leaving. And that's really sad, because I love my house and I love being here. But yeah, if I wasn't working, I would stay here. But because I'm working and I have to be there, yeah, I just have to leave. So okay, I found some intrepid islanders who are going to get me off the island. And just before you all get worried, I've got my life jacket on, so safety first. Hopefully we make it to the other side. Exactly. Gosh, I was saying that to Bob, like, I've been here for 9 years and this is the highest that I've ever seen it. He said that the year before I came in 2014 it was higher, but...
Well, there was one year when I went for Christmas and I think it nearly...
Oh my gosh, I think that Alan's boat is actually on the hard. Oh my god.
Oh, look the island's moving.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh my god. Wow. I've never seen it that high. Look at the barbecue. Oh no. Shit. Yeah, I was thinking the blue pontoon because then it's a little bit out of the way of the current.
But what, around that side?
Yeah, and then it's something that's higher up.
That works.
It's a bit annoying because there's nothing to like grab onto, but I can try and grab onto something.
You're waiting through it. See where Jess's boat is?
Oh yeah, well wherever you think is best. I just wasn't sure like what's, you know.
I don't know how deep the harbour is with the harbour, so it won't be that deep, will it?
Don't know, we'll see. There's Alan there, so he can help if we need anything.
I'm going to go to the front of this pontoon.
I think the pontoon so you can actually see, and there's something to grab on.
To get one through the
Alan, you're a hero. The car is running. Just a bit yucky. Nothing a good clean won't sort out, but it's running. Thank goodness. Okay, we are off the island. Thank goodness. It was all a bit stressful. Now have come to Hounslow Heath, which I've never been to before, but it's very nice. So Lemon's getting a well-deserved walk. I think she was going a bit insane. And she's gonna head off to my dog sitter this evening, or this afternoon, for a couple of days. That was pre-planned anyways because of me working crazy hours. And I'm gonna head over and stay with my aunt and uncle for a couple of days. Well, you know, stay there, sleep there, in between work shifts, and hopefully the river goes down. Bob's looking after the house and the cats. So yeah, bit of an adventure. But it's all worked out okay, and I think again it just reinforces the lovely island community that we have. You know, everyone's willing to help each other out. Lauren was able to take me over in her boat, which was good. It made easy work of the trip. Alan helped me move my car. He was over there, he pulled it out of the water. So yeah, just really lucky to have lots of people around who are always willing to help and be supportive. That's really nice. So yeah, let's try and calm down from the ordeal and get on with the day.